It's been clear in many stories that we've done here on TDR that cops can be very afraid of certain sorts of things, and they have used that fear to act out with violence, in many cases with murder. When they're scared, as they've been trained to be, they will do crazy things. And yet, not scared of the right things, it doesn't seem, because new numbers show more than 460 cops have died from COVID-19 cases tied to their work since the beginning of the pandemic. Not totally independent stuff, like specifically tied to their work. In 2021 and 2020 and 2021, more than 4 times as many police officers have died from coronavirus than from gunfire. In the same period, COVID-19 was the most common cause of duty-related deaths. And we know how scared they are of being shot, what they'll do when they're scared of being shot. They're not scared of COVID, seemingly, even though it's far more likely to kill them. And why do I say that? Well, we have seen time and time again that when you have vaccine mandates, encouragement to get vaccinated in government offices, there ain't no community like the cops for being opposed to it. We're seeing, let's see, in San Jose, California, city leaders decided that as a vaccine mandate was taking effect, they'll allow unvaccinated officers to remain employed because apparently they're not complying with it. You have cops going to these town council meetings and complain about it, saying that it's a violation of their rights and they shouldn't have to do it. Where's that fear, that natural like self-preservation that we see when they pull someone over for a traffic stop, JR?
Yeah, they don't have it. The thing is now they're used to having this wide-ranging free motion of not having to follow any rules or orders. It's the qualified immunity line they like to push. They're used to getting away with anything. So why would they have any feelings of constraints being put upon them while they're doing their job? They have free reign. This is what we've conditioned them to believe. This is the monster that we've now created. And the LA, the chief, the LA County Sheriff Chief, Alex Villanueva, was like, I can't lose any more people because of budgetary constraints. And now if I have them do these vaccine mandates, I'm gonna lose more people because they're gonna leave. Time for a hiring spree for people who are willing to do the job is all that means. That's their choice.
Can you imagine if BLM protesters had killed 460 cops? Or if guys that got like pulled over for speeding killed 460 cops? Cops would be walking around with bazookas in full Iron Man suits of armor. But when it's COVID, they have been trained not to care about it.
Or tell them
they've been trained by Tucker Carlson, Fox News.
Like there's an experimental shot that'll allow you to not be killed by these BLM protesters. They'll take it immediately.
Oh my God, they'd be pincushioned like a porcupine with that. But for this, they don't care. They don't care, and it's terrible. Needless deaths. These are actual tragedies, and they're allowed. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.